Hello, everybody. This is your host with a new deck. It's been a while, um, but I thought the least I could do is upload a video or two. Um, and today we're going to start with this one. So we've got Hydreigon EX. This is the brand new one that just came out in this dual set. Uh, it's White Flare, I think, is where this one's from. So it's got the Greedy Eater attack, where it's basically Iron Hands against basics, but it has this huge attack to power up. So, which is funny because its counterpart, which is also in this deck, does the same amount of damage for 3 less energy, but it doesn't have the same ability. So And then we have one Pecharunt EX for obvious reasons, switching the dark types. Flip the script, Pheasantipity. One, this is the News Wireless. 2 Flareon EX. This is our main power up Mon. 4 Deino. 3 Boosted Evolution Eevee. Now, this thing may have a problem with Hydreigon, but I'm not going to use more than one. It's for consistency reasons. And 2 just isn't enough for me personally. I really want to open an EV or a Deino, so there's that. And then we've got 3 of the Crashing Headbutt Obsidian Hydreigon, which is the main focus and the main attacker of this deck. We've got 1 Mew EX with the restart ability, 1 Reshiram EX, which is going to be our late game sweeper, and that's it for the Pokemon. Now for the trainers, we have 3 Rare Candy, 1 Earthen Vessel, 1 Boss's Orders, 4 Arven, 1 Super Rod, 3 Iono, 3 Terra Orb. And by the way, there are no Ultra Balls in this deck because we have more Terra evolutions than anything else. So, I mean, we only have 1 Evo that isn't a Terra. We have 2 Night Stretcher, 1 Professor's Turo, 1 Binding Mochi, 3 Buddy Buddy Poffin, 1 Sparkling Crystal as our A-Spec, 2 Crispin, 1 Counter Catcher, 1 Counter Gain, 1 Switch, 1 Hilda, 2 Nest Ball, and that's it for the supporters. And for the energy, we've got something special here. 1 Steel, 3 Fire, 5 Dark, 1 Psychic, and that's it. You only need 1 of each because we're only going to need 1 Obsidian, essentially. 1 Obsidian Mon on the field. The rest can attack as they see fit. And you could exchange Super Rod if you want for Energy Recycler. I wouldn't blame you. Or even a Night Stretcher for an Energy Recycler. Which, I mean, yeah, would be nice, but we don't really need it right now. So let's just get into the battles. I am currently 2-0 with this deck. I have beaten the new Ho-Oh box and Charizard, 2 big threats in the game right now. Now, while I recognize that both Hydreigon and Flareon are meta, or were, they shouldn't be together, usually. And this deck aims to kind of fix that, especially now that we've got Reshiram. We get heads. So I'm going to pick no to going first. And there's the ticket. Let's see. Oh, it's an ends deck. Interesting. I haven't seen one of these lately, but it makes sense that it would be in existence, you know? And we donk 'em, boys. Yeah, that's a donk. Give them the old thumbs up here. Come on. Crispin for a fire and dark. Word to the wise, if you can help it, try not to start like this poor soul. I feel really bad for doing this, but it's to show you how fast this deck absolutely is. And boom. And that would have been absolutely terrifying for my poor opponent. Because that would have been Reshiram if it wasn't prized. That's a shame. But yeah, try not to get donked. There's so many decks out there right now that are now donking. I don't know how they operate with the Meloetta or whatever. It's kind of crazy though. But I believe Flareon is pretty close in power to Meloetta. Okay, let's collect whatever this is. And we'll do one more as per usual. No biggie. Let's go back in. You might see this deck finally lose. We'll see what the opponent's playing. If they're playing grass deck, which I've seen a donk grass deck recently, using double Ogre Pawn Iron Leaves to just straight up attack turn one. That's probably the most threatening to my game here. If it wasn't for the fact that I don't mind going second with this deck, we're going to click no again. I like going second because that gives me access to my supporters and my Flareon donk strat. which it looks like we might be in a bit of trouble. But not really. Oof. Let's see what we're working against here. Goldango. Interesting. Yeah, that might be an issue. We'll see though. We do have fire options. One of which is that guy. Double steel. Looks like they're also all glittered out. Levincia is crazy. And we don't run any stadiums, so we can't actually get rid of that, unfortunately. Not that it really matters, but you know. We're just gonna do this, and we're gonna go stomp off. That gets rid of a water energy, which is pretty based. Now they really gotta set up though, because if they're expecting to just wing it with Goldango, boss. Okay, that was smart. That was smart. I'll give them that. Minor error. Wait, that's not smart. No, that's not smart, buddy. Well, guys, it just looks like the opponents don't want to play smart, and my game is only good for 2 matches at a time. So, unfortunate. Yeah, don't even need that. That's unfortunate. I mean, what did they really expect, you know? I'm just going to use fire and steel. Put steel in my hand. And they concede. Yep. Alright, sorry I couldn't show off more, but you get the idea. Flareon powers up big attackers and does big donk damage, and basically that's the whole strategy of this deck. So, unfortunately, the opponents aren't really doing too well today. I mean, the Hydreigon Flareon deck is very fast, and at least I got to showcase that here. Unfortunately, my game will not cooperate for a third round, so um, I'm gonna have to end it right there for you guys, and for that, I'm sorry. But maybe we'll revisit this another day. Um, so I'll give you guys a sneak peek, I guess. I'm gonna start uploading more and more. Um, I'm getting better as a player. Um, as far as I'm aware. Um, so I kind of want to see if I can show off a deck here. Hmm. You know what? Let's see. Rockets me to control your espions. There was one that I made not that long ago. What's this one? Oh, here we go. Here's a funny one. Maybe we'll do this one next time. So, this one is one I haven't tested yet. So, I'm going to show that off real quick. Since, we still have a little bit of time. I can't battle, but I can show off, a deck. It'll let me do that. So, this one, I'm thinking of playing next time. And it's actually a Bear Tick deck, hilariously enough. It's got 2 Frigibacks, 1 Wellspring Ogerpon, 2 Baxcalibur, 3 Bear Tick, 1 Curum, 1 Arctobax, 1 Pheasantipity, 1 Badoo, and 4 Cubchoo. Um, so you can kind of see what the deal is. I just want to load up on energy on a bunch of things and just swing for funny damage. Um, and then here we have 3 Buddy Buddy Poffin, 1 Earthen Vessel, 3 Ultra Ball, 2 Rare Candy, 1 Counter Catcher, 1 Lana's Aid because we got a lot of non-rule box, 2 Air Balloon, 2 Artisan, 2 Brave Bangle, so we can hit that 180 on the second Bear Tick attack, 1 Night Stretcher, 2 Coldress's Tenacity, 1 Superior Energy Retrieval, 1 Super Rod, 1 TM Evolution, 3 Iono, 1 Nest Ball, 1 Neutralization Zone, 4 Arven, 1 Boss's Orders, 1 Hilda, and that's it. And then the energy is pretty cut and dry, 10 water. So stay tuned, because that'll be my next deck. Until then, I will be playing Hydreigon, and this has been Ferret Twister, signing out. Bye-bye.